Hi, I'm Rossi Lanahan, reporting live from the heart of NC Woods.
And I'm Andrew Peterson. Nice weather we're having here.
As you can see, NC Woods is a thriving ecosystem.
However, over time, NC Woods has been the subject to many human invasions.
We're going to depth about that. Let's talk about what makes NC Woods NC Woods.
Located next to North Central High School in Indianapolis, Indiana, NC Woods is a diverse ecosystem surrounded by human development.
NC Woods is located in between 3 different buildings and connected to a local neighborhood.
Woods is a diverse, deciduous forest with temperature and rainfall varying throughout the year.
NC Woods is surrounded by sunshine and clear skies.
NC Woods also has a creek running through it and is surrounded by dense bush and trees.
Now we go to our correspondents, Joy and Olivia.
Tell us what's up.
Another human impact on NC Woods is this bridge that we're standing on right now.
The construction of this bridge disrupted NC's ecosystem. Construction of this bridge caused pollution in the environment.
As you can see behind us.
As you can see behind us.
As you can tell by this map, NC Woods contains many features. 2 bridges, an old one and a new one. Running through the middle of NC Woods is a creek that flows from the north to the south. Along the left is 86th Street, a major road which causes many problems for NC Woods. For example, leaking gas and oil that spill onto the road eventually make their way into NC Woods. These chemicals pollute the water and damage nearby plants. Another man-made feature in NC Woods is the cross-country path. The path runs all throughout NC Woods. This causes a problem in the ecosystem due to construction and upkeep of paths, which introduces chemicals into the ecosystem. Another point about chemicals being released is that they can cause the pH of the water to increase or decrease. The pH of both the water and soil at NC Woods has a large effect on the ecosystem. As pH levels begin to deviate from the natural pH, adverse effects on animals and plants can be seen. Acidic water and soil causes basic food sources such as small plants and bugs to die off. This in turn causes a decrease in food supply for the rest of the ecosystem, which can lead to population decline.
In all aquatic ecosystems, dissolved oxygen, or DO, is an important factor of the sustainability of the organisms and the environment itself. In aquatic ecosystems, all organisms, including bacteria, need oxygen to survive. However, there is a demand for oxygen. This is called the biochemical oxygen demand, and balancing this demand is key for the survival of the ecosystem. Yet, there are many things that humans do that drastically change the balance of DO in aquatic ecosystems. Dumping trash, sewage, fertilizers, and other chemicals all have an effect on how many organisms there are and how much DO there is. Fertilizers have a unique effect on aquatic ecosystems. Fertilizers increase plant growth, and in rivers and lakes, this leads to an increased supply of oxygen. The increase in DO supports more life, however not for long. As the plants die back and population decrease, so does the amount of oxygen. Now with more organisms than oxygen available, organism populations decrease.
The nutrients P, N, and K, or phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium, are important nutrients in the soil. Plants as well as animals need these nutrients to survive. For plants, each of the 3 nutrients has a different effect. It is essential that plants have a good balance of all 3. However, due to human activities such as fertilizing and dumping, levels of these nutrients can vary greatly, disturbing the balance of nutrients for plants.
Temperature is an important factor in the ecosystem as well. Temperatures can fluctuate throughout the day and also as seasons change. Higher temperatures lead to increased activity in both plants and animals here. On the other hand, colder temperatures tend to decrease activity.
Nitrogen is an important part of any ecosystem. Plants and animals could not live without nitrogen. It is an important part of many cells and processes such as amino acids, proteins, and even our DNA. It is also needed to make chlorophyll in plants, which plants use in photosynthesis to make their food and energy. Unfortunately, human activity has altered the cycle. We do this by adding nitrogen into the soil with fertilizer, as well as other activities that put more nitrous oxide into the atmosphere. This adds in more nitrogen that is needed by the normal cycle, and it sets the cycle's balance.
Thanks, Rossi and Andrew. This is Joy and Olivia wrapping up with your conclusion for today. First, I'm going to talk to you about population growth. The amount of inhabitants around NC Woods has deeply affected the area, causing the habitat to decrease and causing some animals to go extinct. Olivia?
NC Woods has a huge littering problem. How is that? The people living around NC Woods have littered too much, and there is water bottles in the creek, which is killing off the organisms around and living inside the creek.